Hi friends, my name is Kulkarni Prasad Govindrao. This is a maintenance procedure of high pressure boiler. Check the water gauge. One of the most fundamental aspects of good boiler maintenance is ensuring that the boiler has the correct water level. Second, clean the water gauge. Over time, water gauge glass may become cloudy or stained, which could distort reading. Through cleaning or even full replacement of gauge or gauge glass may be performed during tremendous or other periods of shutdown. Third, clean piping and float chamber. Proper water level control is key, and it is the float chamber and surrounding piping that ensures water level core correctly maintained. Remove all sludge or sediment from pipe and flush the float chamber. Fourth, test the fuel cut-off feature. The fuel is cut-off feature automatically stops fuels from entering the boiler if the water level drops to low. This is an extremely important safety feature and should be carefully tested by qualified technician during boiler inspection. Fifth, check water treatment system. The water treatment system remove impurities that could result in corrosion or sediment building if left unchecked. Through Thoroughly check, maintain its system to improve the boiler efficiency and reduce the risk of breakdowns. Check, check condensate recovery system. Boilers that employ the condensate recovery system are able to trap condense and reuse steam as feed water. Dramatically increases efficiency since the water does not have to be heated from low temperature. Checking and maintaining the condensate recovery system keeps operating costs down. Aspect from signal to corrosion and leakage. During boiler inspection, it is important to watch for signs of corrosion and leaks, especially around safety valve and piping. Even small problems can quickly worsen or address issue promptly. Check the stock temperature. Stack temperature gauge. The stack temperature gauge monitors the temperature of flue gases leaving the boiler. If gauge readings are too high, this could indicate a serious efficiency problem since hot gases might the heat transfer surface in the boiler. And now working of low pressure boiler. The major difficulty in low pressure boiler is the deposition of salt and sediment on the inner surface of water tubes. This difficulty was solved in low pressure boiler by preventing the flow of water into the boiler tubes. Most of the steam is generated outside from the feed water using parts superheated steam coming out from the boiler. The arrangement shown in the following diagram, the pressure feed pump draws the water through the economizer and delivers it into evaporator drum. About 35% of steam coming out from the superheater is supplied to the HP steam turbine. The steam coming out from HP is passed through reheater before supplying to LP turbine. This boiler can carry higher salt concentration than any other type. Working of Benson boiler. The main difficulty of Lamont boiler is the formation of bubbles at the inner side of heating tubes, which reduces the heat flow and steam generation. As it offers high thermal resistance than water film, Benson argues in 1922 then if the boiler pressure was raised to critical pressure to 25 bars, the steam and water have the same density and therefore the danger of bubble formation can easily be eliminated. The saturated high pressure steam at 220 bar is further passed through the superheater. Thank you.